All right, at the job. So I just turned the nets on, right? Set it to 68. I know this is running, so this is not the issue. We're diagnosing right now. All right, I hear the fan running. I feel cold going through the pipe, so we know the outside not the problem. I mean the inside not the problem. Now we finna go to the outside, see what we got going on. Then we'll know exactly what's going on with this unit, because he said the outside not turning on. So we gonna find out. All right. Let's go find out what we got going on. All right. Let's see what we got going on. That can't be the units. Got to be on this side. Those are the neighbor's units. So we gonna see what we got going on, baby. Okie dokie. I see the unit. All right. I see what we got going on. This fan is not turning. All right. Okay. I see what's going on. Now you see right now that fan ain't turning, right? That fan's supposed to be turning. If it ain't turning, that's the issue. So we gonna shut this off from the disconnect box, which y'all see is right here. AC. There we go. All right. Turned it off. So what I suspect is a bad capacitor. And what I'm gonna do is get my drill and get me a multimeter, and we're gonna find out exactly what's going on. How you doing, man? We're gonna find out exactly what's going on. So I'm gonna need a drill. And I normally use my other multimeter, but I don't feel like digging in there. See if I can find one in here. One of my little small ones I carry. That's how I probably didn't bring it. Because if not, then I'm gonna have to just get my one right here off this one. Right here, multimeter. This is called a field piece. On the top of the line multimeters I use, but sometimes I carry little small ones, bro. I don't feel like taking it out the bag, but yeah, field piece. I want to say this is a bad capacitor or a bad fan motor. But we're going to check the capacitor first. Once we know it's the capacitor, go from there, all right? Damn trees always in the damn way. That should be aggravating. All right. This is a carrier. I like carriers. First AC ever made by William or Willis Carrier. Either way. All right, let's get this thing out, baby. So yeah, what we have right here is the fan one spinning. So you got microfarads. Let me make sure I had it in the way. 70 microfarads, 5. So let's look at the Herm first. What we got for Herm? Herm, we got. Let's see what it say. Zoom in so y'all see it. We got close to 70. We good on that. Now what about the fan? Fan, we need 5. What we got? All right, we got a bad cap. Fan not working. All right, so we got to switch this out and to turn on. Just that quick. Diagnose the unit, understand what's going on. Once I get this running, then I can test the system and see if it's cooling. But if that fan ain't spinning, we got a problem. We're not cooling. So I got to let them know what's going on. Go from there. All right, take this off. All right, now to go get the cap because I don't think I got it on here, but yeah, that fast, we diagnosed it. If you know what you're doing, a quick fix. But then after I'm done, I still gotta make sure the system running right. Put my gauges on, make sure ain't no leak in the system. But you can't check it if that fan not spinning because the compressor gonna overheat because that fan keeps it cool. So yeah, that's what's going on, baby. Let me put this stuff up, let them know what's going on, and we're gonna get a cap for them. 75, see it? 75. Can't be lower than 6%, can't be higher than 6%. So clearly he ain't got the 6% because the fan ain't spinning. But yeah, that quick. That's how you diagnose the unit.